For today's corrections, starting with Volkman, you said they have to offer other options like next flight or hotel expenses. And I just wanted to add that you can say they should offer some kind of compensation, right? And then you said, and actor, he was skiing at the Canada. I saw an actor skiing in Canada. Not like old days. So we actually, I mean, you kind of can say the old days, but really, like, that's like what old people say, you know, like, oh, back in the old days. So I just wanted to give you some options. Back then, not like back then, not like back in the day. We also say that back in the day. That's another expression that we have for the past, or you can just say in the past or before. Very simple. Jihan, I asked to my coworkers which subject can be a subject. I asked my coworkers what subject that was best. Yeah. Let's see. People drink to be a friend. People drink to socialize. Yeah, people drink to socialize. Then you said, I have many experience dangerous status. When you were talking about being in India. I have an experience, or I have many experiences, or I have a huge experience with being in a dangerous situation. Yeah, or if it's not dangerous, then it could be a tough situation. Yeah, a tough situation. And then you said the airplane was postponed, delayed. Yeah, usually they say it's been delayed or canceled. Those are the usual terms. Then you said all of the bus seat is the same cost, but airplane seat has value, and that people make a cost by value. The cost model, so you're talking about a cost business model. So the cost model for the bus seats are different because all the seats have the same price, but airplane seats have different values. Alan, I once had an awkward moment with a pet owner because it was a park and I was running. So this sentence makes it sound like that it was awkward because you were in a park running. So it was just the word because was kind of like not necessary. So I once had an awkward moment with a pet owner at the park while I was running. Yeah. Then you said I got bleed my knees. I scraped my knees. I scraped my knees. Each country has different attitude, like some nationality might show up really well to the airport and some might not. So the first part is, okay, each country has a different attitude or maybe a different cultural norm, maybe, yeah. Some nationalities might all show up really well. It's kind of hard to say for that. Okay, how about this? Some nationalities might be great at showing up to the airport, while others are not. And then Hazel, that article is about some park is not allowed some dog inside because people don't like it. That article is about a park or some parks which don't allow dogs or pets, I guess. You don't have to say inside, so they don't allow pets. And I guess you could say because people don't like it, but at the same time, it's not really necessary. But because you're making the point about the article, I guess it's okay, because that's what the article is about. But in other situations, you could just say the article is about parks that don't allow dogs, and just kind of keep it simple. Some people doesn't like it because they might, because they make park get dirty and they have some germ. Some people don't like animals because they are dirty. Yeah. Yeah, they're dirty and have a lot of germs. Okay. Instead of have some. Oh, I noticed that a lot of times people in Korea often say some this or some that, but in this sense, it would be better to say a lot of germs instead of some germs. Because germs, I mean, some kind of gives the idea that you have like only so much of something. And then you said, because I can pick a weekday and not a vacation period. Do you know about the, what's it called? High season. So I can pick a low season to fly. So that's another great piece of advice for trying to book a flight, is go during the low season. And then last you said give a notice whenever you were talking about the Delta Airlines method of approaching people who were going to be bumped off. So I would just recommend, I mean, give a notice is fine, but I think the context was about being honest about it. And that's all.